Superman versus One Punch Man. The power of parody versus the power of archetype. The immovable object meets the limitless potential. This isn't just a fight between Marvel and DC. It's a battle between the world's first superhero, the Man of Steel, and the hero created to parody the entire concept of unlimited power, One Punch Man, Saitama. Today, we dissect the foundations of their power to ask, who wins when the archetype fights its own parody? We begin with Superman, Kal-El. He is the ultimate power fantasy, and his character arc is built on the fact that he is a Kryptonian fueled by Earth's yellow sun. His abilities, super strength, speed, flight, heat vision, are all common, but their scale is anything but. Superman's strength is often described as having no defined limit. His power constantly scales with the threat, a narrative device known as plot power or power of the moment. We have to look at his peak, consistent feats, cosmic towing multiple planets on a massive chain effortlessly, holding infinity. He has physically held up the weight of infinite existence on his shoulders, a feat the comic itself calls literally impossible. Conceptual resistance. He has resisted conceptual attacks and manipulations from beings like Darkseid and the Anti-Monitor, entities that operate on a multiversal scale, affecting the very fabric of reality. Superman's body is encased in a bioelectric aura that allows him to fly faster than light and withstand a supernova without a scratch. His main weaknesses are kryptonite and magic, but his power, fed by a yellow star, is theoretically infinite. Now we turn to Saitama, the hero who just does it for fun. Saitama's entire existence is a satire on the overpowered hero. His strength is narrative. He must win in one punch. But to analyze him, we must look at his displayed feats in the manga, as the joke itself can't be measured physically. Saitama gained his ability through an absurdly simple training regimen. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run, every single day. This broke his limiter, making him effectively limitless in physical power. His most impressive quantifiable feats are massive. Planetary leap, jumping from the moon back to Earth in a single bound. Jupiter sneeze, accidentally blowing away half of the gaseous surface of Jupiter with a casual sneeze, a planet 1,300 times the size of Earth. Serious punch squared. The serious punch squared against Cosmic Guru was so potent that the resulting shockwave tore open a massive hole in the starry sky, suggesting power on a multi-solar system or even galactic scale, though the physics of this moment are complex. Saitama has no defined physical weaknesses and no concept of pain. His durability is so immense he has never been shown to take a scratch. At its heart, this is a philosophical battle. Superman's power is defined by the scale of the world he inhabits, a vast, often multiversal cosmology. Saitama's power is defined by the narrative role he fills, the unbeatable protagonist. If we judge purely by the numbers, Saitama's Jupiter sneeze and multi-solar system punch are incredible. But Superman has casually held up infinity, which mathematically is infinitely greater than any finite number of galaxies. The power of a Kryptonian scales to the need of the multiverse itself. The core question becomes, can Saitama, who is defined by physical strength, defeat a hero whose ultimate power is conceptual and cosmological? Speed is a factor. Saitama's speed, especially with his serious sideways jumps, is immense, allowing him to create afterimages across Io's surface. But Superman's travel speed in comics often breaks the laws of physics, allowing him to fly faster than light and even cross time and dimensions on raw velocity alone. Saitama cannot fly, which gives Superman an immense environmental advantage. Superman can force the fight into the vacuum of space or into the heart of a sun for a quick recharge. More importantly, Superman has heat vision. This is pure energy, concentrated and focused. While Saitama has tanked a planet-busting blast from Boros, we have no evidence of him resisting a focused, star-level energy beam directed at his molecular structure. This is an attack that bypasses simple blunt force durability. Many fans argue that Saitama wins because he is the joke. He is written to win in one punch, making his character immune to losing. However, Superman also carries a potent narrative role. He is the archetype, the hero who cannot lose when the fate of reality hangs in the balance. In the comic meta-narrative, he is often seen as the character who will inevitably find a way, even if it requires literally building a wish-granting machine, the miracle machine. When two characters are defined by winning, we must rely on their highest demonstrated ceiling. Saitama's highest ceiling is vast physical strength. Superman's highest ceiling is conceptual manipulation and infinite strength. This fight would be a spectacle. Saitama would provide Superman with the challenge he's always wanted, and the physical brawl would shatter solar systems. Saitama's durability would be the first thing to finally be tested, and Superman's speed would be matched. But ultimately, Superman wins. His powers are not merely physical, they are fundamental to the DC multiverse. He can perform acts of reality manipulation and possess a strength that is literally defined as infinite, a concept that exceeds any of Saitama's massive, but still finite planetary and galactic feats. Superman's ability to sun-dip gives him a constantly resetting, constantly expanding power ceiling that Saitama's physical power, while also exponential, cannot exceed the mathematical concept of infinity. The winner, by the power of infinite comic book lore and transcendental scale, is Superman. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.